Hello everyone, my name is Martin and in this video I will show you how to configure armors for non-UMA characters. So similarly as in the previous video, we will configure items in the Atavism standalone editor. So let's open items. And we will create a new item here. So let's create new. It will be armor. We will call it example armor. We will set an icon. Let's say this may be pauldrons. We will select armor type as maybe leather. We will equip it into the shoulder slot. It will be epic item. We won't bind this item, so no binding. We will set this item price for 10 silver, and this item will give us maybe health statistic, health max, 10,000 to better see the result when we will equip this item. We will set the tooltip as example armor tooltip, and the last thing that we need to set is equipment display, but this equipment display we have to set in our Unity editor. So let's switch into Unity editor. And in the Unity editor, we will use human male barbarian for our character, and this character, if we'll open it and select this barbarian has some armor pieces that we can enable, and among these items we have like a bigger armor piece. It's pauldron, this is left pauldron, and we will basically want to enable this armor piece. So in order to do this, we will just copy name of the armor piece that we want to enable. We'll copy it, and here in the assets resources, preferable content, equipment display, we will create a new directory, let's say armor, and under armor we will create a new equipment display prefab. To do this we have to create a new empty object in the scene, so let's create empty game object, let's reset position, let's call it pauldrons, and we need to add equipment display component into it. As I described you in the previous video where we configured weapon, for armor pieces we have to select activate model or modular armor. When we will select modular armor, we have to add additional component into our character. We will cover this element in a separate video. So let's select activated model, and basically here we have to paste our armor piece name that we copied from our model. And that's basically it. We have to now create prefab from this element, so let's drag this object into our project. Now we have our prefab configured. We can remove this one. So basically every time we will equip this item, it will enable our pauldron on our character. So let's disable this pauldron, left pauldron by default. And let's go back to our Atavism standalone editor, as we need to configure our equipment display here. So we need to choose file, we need to select our armor directory and our pauldrons prefab. So let's click it, let's save it, And let's restart the server. Now let's switch back to our Unity editor. Let's enter the runtime. Let's log in. Let's select our Infinity PBR character that we created in the previous video as well, and let's click enter. Now in the world, as an admin, we can get this item, so we called it example armor, item 1, and now when we will equip this, as you can see, armor is visible and our health is increased by 10,000. You can configure as many armor pieces as you want, and in the character structure you can have this armor piece anywhere in the hierarchy. That's super easy to configure and very flexible. So that's all for this part. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye.
Don't forget to subscribe to the Atavism YouTube channel and hit the notification bell to be alerted when new videos on Atavism are released. Have a great day and happy developing.